Hello, everyone. If you saw the title of the video, you already know what this video is probably about. Unfortunately, due to a decrease in my health, I'm going to be stepping away from this channel for a bit. Um, I have been sick. I've been sick since January 1st, 2022, literally New Year's Day. I got sick with a sinus infection. I was bedridden for a few days. I got up, went on my merry way, thought I was going to be fine, got bedridden again. And that trend continued for a while until eventually I saw a doctor. My doctor told me I had chronic sinusitis. He sent me home with some medicine to help me take care of that. I thought everything was going to be good. And then, no, it still didn't get better. So at that point, I went and saw an ENT and we did some allergy tests, and I had a new allergy. I was severely allergic to both indoor and outdoor dust. So, yeah, I started taking allergy shots. And for those of you who don't know about allergy shots, before they make you feel better, they actually make you feel worse. And so, for the last 5.5 months or so, um, I've been taking allergy shots, and it's been making me progressively feel worse every time. And so we're at the point now where I'm so sick that I can't really continue this YouTube channel the way I want to. I have been uploading videos. I mean, my last video I didn't even upload like a full week ago. Like I uploaded it like a few days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago. But to get to that video took such an excruciating amount of time and effort that I'm getting diminished returns about the time I invest into making my videos, especially because, I have a full-time job, I have bills to pay. Despite being a guy who comes on here and complains about video games, I have, apartment bill, phone bill, all these things that I got to pay for. And so spending 8 to 10 hours on a less than 10-minute video is just not something I really have anymore because I'm coming home from work and I'm just too tired. And the last few days have been really difficult for me because after finishing my last video, I kind of realized that that was going to be my last video for a while. If you've not seen the last video, I recommend you go watch it. I'm very proud of that video. It's a bit on the simple side, but the concept, the execution, the ideas, those were all enjoyable for me. So I'm glad I went through with it. If I had to have something be my last video, at least for now, I'm glad that was it. So officially, my plan is it's April 5th on the date of recording. I've had the decision to stop my channel for a few days now. Quite literally, I wanted to record this video literally right after the April Fool's video and just release it on April 2nd. But, as a statement to how busy I am, I'm recording it 4 days later. But my plan for the channel is I want to step out for 2 months. For 2 months, this channel is going to be completely empty. Just gone, nothing to do here. There's still going to be the videos from the past. Maybe I'll do like a community post or something. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, I'm just going to have to leave it behind for a bit. And it's really heartbreaking for me because I felt like I was right at the point of like consistent growth because I worked my ass off all of 2022 while sick, and I was able to get my channel from 6 subscribers all the way up to 109, and I ended that year like, holy crap, it does not get better than this. And then I released what was it, Flash Party versus Multiverses, and it got like 10,000 views in the first week. Right now it's around 16,000. And I was like, holy crap. And I gained like 200 subscribers out of nowhere. And I was already at 300. I was like, what the heck? You know? And having that happen, it inspired me to be like, you know what? I'm going to put everything into my next video. It is going to be it's going to be my highest quality video in terms of editing, in terms of scripts, in terms of mic quality, which I do not think I achieved that. It was my goal, but I don't think I achieved that on that video. I went back and watched it before making this. It was audio. I'm hard of hearing, so microphone and audio levels and stuff like that, the sound of a room, dealing with that echo, dealing with that reverb, all that stuff, it's kind of a weak point. But I didn't meet it there. And that video was received well as too. And I gained like 50 subscribers from that video. And I was like, wow, I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. And so from that point, I released, what was it, like a Valentine's Day special? I did like a little iSource special that I tend to do for certain events, such as seasons or whatever. And I was very, very happy about that. Usually those videos, they get like 12 views. And then over time, they get up to like 40 and 50 and et cetera, et cetera. But that video, it got like 30 in the first day. And then it's now up to like 50. So it's like, wow, I have more people who want to see my random stuff that isn't relevant. And then I posted a Sonic video. It did better than all the other Sonic videos, like by 10 times the amount, like 300 views compared to like 25. I was like, that's not as high as I wanted it to be, but that's still really good. Like even though I never reached that like 16,000 marker, having just seeing that my channel had an increase in viewership at all was the most beautiful thing to me. Like I cried when my Sonic video got more than 50 views. Yeah. But what I was feeling with the Valentine's Day special and the Sonic CD and then the How to Prevent Smash Ultimate's Bad Ending, I was dealing with some very, very severe burnout because I was just so tired. Like I kept thinking that it was going to get easier and that I was going to get more time. I was going to have more time to do things. But here we are now, and I have no time to do YouTube, and I am just as tired. In fact, I'm significantly more tired than I was when I made those videos. And so, yeah, here I am now. I don't want to leave. I really, really, really don't. And I feel like that's part of the reason why I'm just talking right now, because I don't want to stop talking, because once I stop talking, then it's kind of official. This is kind of the last thing I'm going to be saying on this channel for a while. But I need to learn to get better at managing my workload, because I'm the type of guy who's just a workaholic. I'm going to do everything I can, as much as I can, with what I got. Now, I think you might have noticed, or maybe you didn't, I did keep saying this channel. I didn't say YouTube as a whole. And that's because I was talking to my partner and my friends, and I just said, YouTube is such an important part of like my life as an artist. Like I like creating things for people to enjoy. And so I one of the reasons why I didn't quit sooner was just like, this is one of my main outlets. But while I'm stepping away from this channel to allow myself to have a bit more easier of a time and still allow to create things, because even if nobody watches what I put out there, I still like putting things out there. It's kind of like a digital diary for this autistic little guy that is Eyesore the Clown. But with that, I'm actually going to be pivoting my focus onto two different channels. One is going to be called Eyerants, which is a channel that has existed for not a long time. It's existed for a little bit before this. I started it as a joke, as a COD commentary channel, and it was specifically to just help me get better at speaking to a mic where there's no audience. And so I would do that. I would talk about whatever I wanted to, and then I would just put some COD gameplay in the background. I would put some like Roblox shooter games in the background. It was really just sort of self-aware joke. But I actually, once I started doing it, I realized I actually really enjoyed doing it. I really enjoyed just talking about whatever I wanted to talk about. And so doing something in that form takes significantly less time. Like if you go there on that channel, there's one called like, thank you for 2022, even though it sucked. That video is significantly longer than most videos you'll find on my channel, but it took about an hour to record, edit, and then post, and then do the thumbnail, do the title, and all that stuff, compared to, let's say, my most recent non-April Fool's video, Multiverse vs. Fortnite. That took over 12 hours. If you include the script writing, if you include getting the footage, if you include the thumbnail, if you include editing, if you include everything that goes into making my main channel videos, that 12-minute video took like 12 hours. So there's a huge discrepancy there. So if you like what I have to do with like my delivery, my ideas, the way I go about things, might I recommend you go down to the description and you you subscribe to the Eyerants YouTube channel. You can see me talk about things, have the same sense of humor and thought process that I show into my videos without that scripted element. And then if you're wanting more of just my actual humor, my sort of just hee hee ha ha's, like the random jokes I like to make in my videos, might I recommend the Clown Couch YouTube channel, which is a rebranded YouTube channel that used to be my like Twitch recaps, Twitch live stuff. If you are a deep fan of the channel, like first 10 subscribers, you would know that this sort of video essay format wasn't originally how I started. I actually started as a couch co-op gameplay channel with my good friend Jaded is Tired. And we did some couch co-op of like Hat in Time, Undertale, a few of those things, as well as doing some Minecraft content with some other friends. So if you were one of those old fans, you'll be like, oh yeah, he's going back to that. But part of me going back to Clown Couch, doing some more couch co-op gameplay, I'm going to be doing it with my friend Jaded is Tired again. I'm also going to be doing it with, the newer faces to this channel, such as Neutral and Meep and Chaz, and as well as my partner Juno. We're going to be doing some YouTube content there. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it's the same idea behind doing the COD commentary channel. It's just a lot easier and it allows me to express myself. It allows me to do some more work with my friends because my favorite thing to do content wise is join on my friends' streams, crack some jokes, do some stuff. I'm actually a lot more comfortable in unscripted improv moments, despite most of the successful stuff you see on my channel being scripted. Improvisation, just that unscripted, off the cuff stuff is kind of what I grew up doing with a lot of my other friends when we would do skits and stuff for school, or it was just something I always gravitated towards. So it takes a lot less work and mental energy to do that compared to sitting down, writing a script, editing the script, making sure the lines are delivered right and the mic stuff. If you just put me in front of a mic and say, Eyesore, you need to talk for 30 minutes. It's a lot easier than saying, Eyesore, you have a week to do a 10-minute video. But, yeah, I know it feels a little bit like a cop-out, huh? To come out here and be like, yeah, I'm leaving the channel, no more videos. Anyways, I'm doing these two different new channels where I have to do significantly less work. And if y'all are seeing this and you're like, boo, I only like that time you edited Luigi over Weezer Blue background doing his dash attack. That's fair, guys. I understand. Like, the thing with YouTube is that it's something built off of what people want to watch. So if that's not something you want to watch, you're like, I don't want to see this eyesore guy go and play some video games. That's chill, because I know you got Game Grumps, you got your Oni Plays, you got all these other options out there, and I suggest you watch what you want to watch. But if you want to support me, if you want to support my other endeavors, then I'll put these channels down below and you can go and subscribe. Right now, there might not be that much on these channels, aside from the Eyerants video, because you'll have the Eyerants videos I did before this, because it was something I did concurrently with this channel, and I just never announced that I was, because I wanted to just see how it did on its own. And it did okay. It did okay. When one video got like 15 views. Yeah, but before I upload this, I'm going to make sure there's some new content. My old videos I did on this channel that got privated to focus on like the video essay and skit stuff, I'm actually going to be re-uploading those under the Clown Couch channel, so that way, you have ways to view those. So it's going to be kind of like an archive thing. You can go see my older content that I did before the iStorm moniker, back when I was like Jordor Gaming or something like that. Anyways, if you're still watching right now, I just want to say thank you. Honestly, like, doing YouTube last year and, the little part of it I did this year has been my favorite thing in my, kind of my entire life. Whether 2 people watched it or 16,000, I was delighted, and I've been honored to be able to have that. Like, thinking in my head, like 16,000 people watched one of my videos. Wow. Like, I know in like the grand scheme of YouTube numbers, those are like rookie numbers, but for me, that's really important, because I'm the type of guy who likes to perform if there's one person or if there's 100. And so, if I'm a 1 or 100, one can't imagine how I feel about 16,000. So thank you for the massive rise on this channel lately. Huge improvement in base numbers. I'm sorry that I'm not here to ride the wave as much as I want to, but that's just kind of how life is. But if you want to see me in my future endeavors, at least for the next 2 months, channel links in the description. I sort of clown. Well, I sort of the fool. Signing out. Thank you.